a continuation of our D&D session for the book of Dungeons & Dragons, A Curriculum of Chaos for Strixhaven.
Broadcast.
As a side broadcast, I'm just using Civ 6 as a broadcast material source because it will not allow me to broadcast a gameplay or a thing without a game being played.
And plus, we're very far away from each other, so we can't record like that either.
So, Game is currently in Eldritch Horror. He created the character himself.
Get through.
And I am playing the parts of the NPCs and or other individuals of the campaign. We are running out of the book. It is the Campus Kerfluffle.
Why does that get me every time?
Because you're not used to the word kerfluffle. The leveling system in the Strixhaven, if you know anything about D&D, is different. Because this is not running off of XP, this is running off of, like, say, school situations, testing modulars, those sorts of things. But, in the way I am running it, it's house rules. Just a little. It's a little variation.
And
anyway,
I'll let people know I have a game in the background. No one will hear it, but I'm having it as background. The Under the Jolly Roger, that game, as background. Because I'm at a seaport in my game. That's when I pause it for D&D.
So, anyway, let us jump in. What do you remember?
Let's see. I had the Eldritch Blast creature to death. And apparently found out I'm holding something that I don't know in character. Out of character, I do know it. A very powerful item that could be used to do very bad harm or imprison an entity, depending what you want to use it for.
He has a
and its powers grows as
super
well.
crystal. He's got a super crystal. His character's... No one's quite sure how his character came to possess such a thing.
Neither does my deity.
But anyway, with that, where do you remember being left?
I think entering the hallway of gore and blood.
Entering the hall in... I'm thinking I'm pronouncing this one wrong.
What was with the professor of...
Quadranax Campus Hallway. On your way out of the basic or magical auras class.
I can't meditate properly. If I meditate at all, it will fuck me over. My
character will freak out and have a lot of physical altercations with himself.
And I slightly blame someone for trying to rip me in half.
Roll a d20 to avoid your ailments. His character is affected by cuteness. He cannot be near cute things. It was his ailment he gave himself. What's that?
4.
You are mortally petrified of Sheila as she walks out of the classroom. What the hell's wrong with you again?
Acting up again.
She slaps you one.
Ow.
Get a hold of yourself.
Thanks.
Man, it is messy out here, though. She points behind you.
Yeah.
You see a couple dozen mage hunters laying in their corpses scattered about the hallway. Fragments. You see that the fact that the werebear, bugbear creature, the teacher, is currently just sitting with his feet up on the desk behind you, kinda snoozing again. What do you do?
Go to the White Walker, I think it was what we were calling it? Corpse?
There is none.
So I'm guessing the corpse is gone.
There's a bunch of scattered fragments of dead mage hunters around everywhere. An eye, a tail, a couple legs, half of a head. You know,
I
bits and
could.
pieces.
So, my creature species, I think there's a ritual where I can create a familiar out of body parts, if I think right.
Are you
just don't
sure
remember.
you want to use those parts?
No, I'm just giving myself ideas in the future.
Alright.
But no, I could probably pick up a few and just keep them as a snack.
I mean, roll a d20. That's what you're gonna do, roll a d20.
You got 11?
You managed to pick up a dead skull. It's just a skull part of it. There's really nothing to it but bone.
Yeah, I could probably use this for something then.
You got... that's it. That's all you were going to pick up, apparently, because literally the numbers I got, you matched one of them, and then you were beaten by the other, so... not by much.
Oh, I can use the skull for something then.
Yeah. I'll give you the skull and a feeler, or a leg. The leg's just a literal, almost like blade-like leg. It's a
Maybe I
partial
can
erect.
use- So it's blade-like. I could use it as a tool
Good.
if I do it properly. Continue on.
Alright. Where do you go now?
Look at my schedule.
Your schedule currently says you are in between two different classes. The one you just left and were trapped in, and your next one in Warhol, with your favorite teacher so far, the Professor of Chaos, and I'm sure I'm saying his name pretty accurately, Polarity.
Yes, go to next class.
You have an hour to get there. In order to get there from this current college campus, though, you would have to go through the bioplex.
Might as well.
Alright, so, how do you go? Do you go through the teleporter back, or do you try to find another alternative?
Might as well try the teleporter.
Alright, so you managed to reach the teleporter without incident. You still hear in other sections of the building, though, on your way, similar alarms to the one you had dealt with earlier going off.
Might as well get in there through the portal quickly.
Are you sure about that?
Well, if it's around me, that's the thing.
Are you sure you want to go through the teleporter quickly?
Not as quickly.
Roll a d20.
I got a 15.
Yeah, you're gonna have some issues. Especially on a crit. So, your character currently makes it to the portal, but trips, dealing yourself 2 points of damage.
Ow.
Can you guess what you tripped on?
The goddamn statues again.
A stone giant trips you as it was going through the teleporter after you earlier. Yes. You go through it,
Knew it.
and you
It's like it
trip
knew
on
it.
it. Yep.
It's like, well, that job is done.
So you literally just tripped on it and whacked your face on the floor. Sheila comes in behind you. What the fuck just happened to you? Or
The goddamn statues again.
It's just not your day these days, is it?
Nope, someone's having fun though.
Enjoying the scene. Oh, by the way, roll another d20.
Yeah, give me a moment. 17.
I did hear that. You did say 17, so you managed not to have your affliction again.
It's like every time I meet her, it's like,
Well, you do remember what the other cat told you, correct?
Yeah, she's more cuter than everyone else.
She's one of the cutest kitten cat creatures in the entire campuses.
So every time I meet her, it's just like, am I gonna freak out today? Maybe.
Yep. And that's just those creatures. That's not even telling what else.
Oh yeah,
they
I
have in
should
store
say
for
this to the people. This character is still being slightly worked on as well.
you. It is. It's a work in progress creature character.
Yeah, once I get my bigger writing book and everything else, I can add on to more about him.
His creature is an Eldritch Horror personalized character. Since the Strixhaven encompasses all of the planes of existence, it can draw upon students from all over the multiverse. His character would be amongst one of the rarer few. Yes.
And I'm a lesser priest.
Of his order.
Yep.
Let us continue on.
Yes.
At the time of reaching the Bioplex, you hear an announcement. Both Lorehold and Quadranax classes are currently postponed until further notice. Polargi and other teaching staffs are required to the Bioplex meeting chamber immediately. Dean I can't talk about it.
Pain in the throat.
Torellius' orders.
Oh, what do I have? I'll look at my schedule to see what I have, since I don't have classes right now.
You're being poked at from something at your side.
Look at my side.
You see what looks like an inkling mascot poking at your side. Oh.
Yes, do you need something?
It looks up at you and you see a little, like, hat on his head. You look at the hat.
Yes.
It looks like a super tiny nail hat.
Oh,
He hands up a letter.
thank you.
It disappears before you can even open the letter.
Open the letter.
It is from your current job at the Bioplex Cafe. You are being offered overtime and requested to be at the Bioplex Cafe. Alice seems to be overrun with orders and cannot keep up.
Might as well go help her. No, I am a lesser priest. Duty calls.
So, on your way there, do you look around for what's going on, or you just go straight
Yes.
there?
Well, slightly.
You notice a couple familiar faces nearby.
Oh.
You see the cat. You see your other friend Josh, who's out of the infirmary, going back to the infirmary. Yeah, he was out for maybe 4 hours, then getting sent back, the cat tells you. He and Polargi just don't like to get along very well.
No, humans can be quite irritating at times.
But I'm on my way to the Bioplex Cafe for a little bit of, a decent treat this time.
I'm going there for overtime.
Oh, well, congratulations.
He, is being
She's
overrun
swamped.
with orders.
Yeah. Well, with the two colleges' cafeterias and locations currently closed due to Mage Hunter and strange activities, yeah, you can assume the worst right now.
The
The worst
worst
being
one-
Quadranax at this
Oh.
current time.
Yeah, you wanna know what happened? I had to
Yes.
kill one thing there.
You had to kill one thing, but the whole area is under formidable lockdown except for one wing. I assume it'd be the wing you just got out of.
Yeah.
And that's just because the one werebear teacher took a literal hellfire on them when everyone's in there.
You... Well, we have a creature in my world that came here somehow, a white skin.
Oh.
That was
No
the thing
idea
I
what that
killed.
is.
You know how you or other creatures call humans white skins?
Kind of.
Like pale skins or whatever they call them?
He says again, kind of. Pale skin?
We have a creature like that, but a lot more dangerous and hostile to any living creature.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to kill it is by range. Because it's, well, not questionable to go up in full-on combat with, say, a pack of 10. Luckily there was only one.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Damn near took its head off.
At least you got that done. But apparently, ow, sorry. Apparently, right now, it looks like both Lorehold and Quadramax campus are literally overrun with mage hunters and a couple unique individuals. One of which is well known for his deviance and opposing in a situation to the campus. What did they say his name was? Cat scratching his head. I'm sure it'll come back to me. I remember it. I just don't know what they called him. What's his name? He says, "Walk with me and I'll think of it eventually."
Yeah.
It'll take us at least a few minutes to go down there anyway.
Yeah.
He's scratching his head. What did they say his name was? Starting with a Q. Not that much.
Quadramax?
Yeah, I think.
Something like that.
Quadril? Quadril?
Quadrax.
Quadril? Quadril?
Quadrax.
No, it wasn't Quadrax.
It sounds similar to it, though.
Yes. Yes it will. But Orquellian Blood Mage. They had one of them down there. Orquelio himself is a very dangerous mage from way back in the day.
I wonder what brought him out.
Well, he sensed a very potent individual that he couldn't pass the attention of. So he heard they were in Lorehold. So he devised two attacking forces. One for the other place he heard of, Quadrax campus at the time, and the other goes to Lorehold. One was being managed by a white skin, they said. The other was being managed by himself, or a blood mage replica.
Well, I killed the white skin.
Well, I mean, I guess that kind of left room for the one instructor to go ham on the lesser horses, apparently, while they were stalled.
It doesn't help when you already know the creature and its weaknesses.
No.
I was just surprised to see one of my own other creatures from my realm here.
These mages will recruit and take control of anything that they can get their hands on. The one individual leading the others certainly has no shape or no skin off his nose to summon them. Happens every so often.
I guess it wasn't a guardian from my realm.
That's why he's so feared, apparently. He has the power to summon them and has at least once.
Well, there's a specific one I don't like mentioning. And it's near my deity. And they're not friendly at all to any that trespass. Hello? Controller be damned.
Controller is having its issues again tonight.
Guessing you heard them.
No, not really this time.
I said at least I know a specific type of creatures that my character does not like talking about that are guarding my deity area, and they do not like trespassers at all.
But of course, it's their job to protect them. Now then, you reach the doors to the Bioplex Cafe. However, when you try to open them, you are almost overrun by the sight you see. Yourself just looking in can see why she is having a hard time keeping up. The whole room is almost crammed full of people with no idea of what's going on and why they cannot leave this area of the campus either.
Might as well go help her and hopefully avoid any conversations.
So, roll a d20 to try and make it through the crowd.
I'll roll again because I don't know which one.
Uh-oh.
18. No, because it landed fucking funny the first roll, my language.
So you manage to make it through 2/3 of the crowd, but are stopped by a small group of people. Hey, who are you? What are you doing? Get back in line. Get out of my way.
Name's Garthru and I work here.
One person says. The other person said, shut up! He's behind you. Get out of my way. You're having a feisty crowd on your hands. What do you do?
I hate using my abilities on people.
So what are you going to try to do?
Have them petrified just to stand there so I can get by to go to my job.
You are completely unable to do so. It almost seems like you're unable to use your magic in such a way. Some strange aura in the room prevents it.
Interesting.
You hear Alice, let the boy through! You hear, what do you do?
Go to her.
You see her literally trying to keep up with 101 different orders right there with at least 3 other people. One of which you recognize. It is one of the other cats from the incident that you happened outside of your room that one day.
Oh.
This individual cat, again, roll a d20.
Yeah, just because of the cuteness.
Yes. Hey, you chose that one as your thing.
Fuck.
You chose that as your ailment for your character.
You wanna know why I said fuck?
No. Bad language. Oh. Let's see what I get. Let's see what I get again. Me and 13s tonight. I got 3 of them straight in a row. 3 different dice.
I'm using a new die set, people, so I'm not used to this die yet. So.
My original set, the blood and black colored set that I got, is rolling a 13. Then I got a Arctic blue and red, which rolled a 13. Then I got my custom, what you want to call it, spin down from the Magic the Gathering set from the Dracula's cards there, and that rolled a 13. 3 different dice. 3 different 13s.
I could roll my other die if you want me to. If you want.
I roll them all just because I'm be on the safe side, you know. But anyway, I'm just gonna let that one slide because, you know, progression.
Hey, Vlad. I'm sorry to hold it off. The die I got from a box that I got for cards for Magic the Gathering is bigger than the actual one for D&D.
Yeah. As long as it functions and you can still roll it, that's all that matters.
Oh, yeah. But continuing on.
Continuing on, she tells you, I need you to at least get these people in a decent-sized line. I don't care how long it is. I don't care where you have to tell them to go. First, get them in line. Then, I need you to get their orders situated. So this way, they will pipe down and we can get this stuff moving.
Yes, ma'am.
Once you get those done, we'll continue on after that.
Sure.
Alright, so what do you do?
Get them all in a proper line.
How do you go about getting everybody into a proper line?
How do you load it? I'm trying to remember what it's called.
What?
It's like those weird long lines you see that go like in a weird
Single
like,
file?
straight. Yeah, single file, but in like a amusement park type of way, almost.
A
I'm trying to remember what
circus
they're
single
called.
file. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
But where do you tell them to go? How do you organize the line?
That's the thing. It's like, fuck.
Remember, this area is divided by 3 main doors. There is the main door, there is the east, and there's the door you came through this time, which is the west door. The west door encompasses the Quadranax College area and those buildings.
I get it now. Like colleges, separate the college where they go.
Alright.
Like dorms, you know what I mean?
So how are you going to break them up? How are you going to organize the lines with that? There are several different colleges, several different locations. How do you organize the lines when you break it up? Hello?
I'm trying to think.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't hear you. If you need, I can tell you the breakdown of the different colleges.
Yes, please. That would help me.
There is Quadrax. There is Lorehold. There is... Just a second. Let me get the one. There is the regular Bioplex. Silver Quill. There is also the Commissary. There is also... Then there's just the administration for the regular Bioplex campus. A few of them are in there, currently stuck amongst the crowd. There is at least someone from every college in this area at this given time. There is also Witherbloom as well.
Separate from like each section of college and dorm area?
So, how?
It's hard for me to explain it, Vlad. I'm sorry.
I need you to explain it for me a little better.
I'm not good at explaining, you know, those.
I know, but I need at least a general idea so I can probably help try to explain it for you.
I'm trying to say it's like, from each college or dorm, there has to be, they're all stationed differently in the campus grounds of areas.
They're all currently, you know, there's a member of every college here, yes. You're trying to break it down into college, you know, like different colleges.
Yeah.
So, are you going to break, let me put it this way. Do you break it down by urgency? Let me ask.
Or, why not?
Because this will solve your issue at least halfway.
Might as well try urgency.
If you put those who do urgency first, you will be dealing with the bulk of the Lorehold group and the Quadranax College. If those go first, that'll free up at least 2/3 of the cafeteria, because that's what's mostly in this area right now.
Might as well do urgency.
So, what do you do after that? Then you have the other colors, which is the Bioplex, the Pemisari, and Silverquill, and Witherbloom after that.
And they don't know what's going on either.
Yeah, nobody really in this room has an idea of what's going on besides you and those in the current predicament. Yes. Everybody who's working right now knows what's going on. Everybody else is just kind of like, what the fuck? We need food. Let's get this going. Get out of my way.
Yeah.
They're demanding, they're getting rowdy and riled up, not sure what the fuck's going on. Pardon the bad French.
Oh, you're fine. I let it slip out too many times.
I know. You've said it more than I have, though.
Yeah, that's why I said too many times.
I know. Anyway. So, what do you do?
So we did urgency, and this one is...
The rest are after that, yes. But how are you breaking it up? Are you going to break it up so that by a college again, or are you just going to break it up in the way it is?
So if I keep going with urgency, it'll be just, what's going on? More of a confusion.
And well, here's how the situation is. You've got somebody from every college. You decided to break it up first for the urgency, like I suggested, because it'll help you. That's the first two colleges which are currently closed off to the rest of the area because of the situation you're facing. That'll clean out 2/3 of the current cafeteria issue, because that's what's mostly in this area. Then you have a small group from the rest of the colleges also around. So how do you break it down? If you need me to refresh your memory on what colleges there are, I can tell you again.
It wouldn't be Quadranax and Morphole, it'd be the others.
Those are the two urgent ones, because those are the ones closed off to everybody.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, it wouldn't be Morphole or Quadranax as they're cut off.
Yep. Currently having the areas freed up with whatever's going on. But the other colleges that are remaining in the situation right now are Witherbloom's group. There's some from Silverquill. There's also some from the Bioplex itself. There's also some people from the administrative staff in this room.
And they probably slightly know what's going on, but not completely.
Yes. They're at least not very important administrators. They're just keeping tabs on everything going on in the area. Emissary, Witherbloom, then there's the regular Bioplex staff, then there's the...
I was going to say need, but I'm like, I don't know anything about any of the creatures in those colleges yet.
So you took care of the urgent two. Those are the ones going through now. Do you just let it play out the way it is and hope, things go better, or do you actually try to do something?
If I knew what was going on with the others, see if they need to get to other classes or not, before things go bad.
Right now, they're rediverting all the urgent people out first. The rest of the college groups have orders that need to be filled, but some are less likely to be filled in time than others.
Get the ones that need to be filled, the ones that don't have time to be filled first.
Alright, so they'll be second urgents. And then that'll solve pretty much your entire hold-up of the lines. Now, part 2 of what she ordered you to do. Get their orders in order.
Yeah, get everything. Can I roll?
You may.
Because that would be a pain in the ass to remember,
Yes. It would be a pain in the ass. I don't think I would make you think about it that much.
Oh, you pissed off your DM? Yes.
I could, but I'm not. I'm not going to be that
Alright, how many times?
At least 5.
I got 16.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
13. Ironic.
Okay.
11.
Alright.
And 20.
So, here are my numbers against yours. 1, 6, 11, 19, and 8.
Wow.
So you managed to just get everything in order in a timely fashion. As you return to Ellie, she's like, alright, get some more tables set up out there first.
Sure thing, man.
And then get the office cleaned up a little.
Will do, man. Roll dice again, I guess, yeah.
Hang on a minute, I can't scratch my ear and hear you at the same time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How many times?
A couple of times. Just roll until I tell you stop rolling.
I got a 16.
Okay.
A 20.
Okay.
A 6.
Okay.
18.
Alright.
15.
Alrighty, stop. So, the numbers I got against you were 1, 8, 12, 19, then I get another 12 and another 13.
The 1, though, that's the second time your first roll was a 1. Ouch.
So, what were your numbers again?
Oh my god, I forget.
Well, I'm pretty sure at least one of mine beat yours, so at that moment, we'll just say you were getting slowed up a little, so anyway.
I think I had one was a 6, and I think you beat the 6.
Yeah, I think I beat the 6 a couple of times over on that note. Anyway, so, yeah, we'll just say you got winded for a minute and then you kind of regained yourself. You also have the cat kind of there helping a little too, just to help move things a little bit faster.
Yeah, I did too, like, he's getting overtime for this, and he knows more than I do, apparently.
Well, he just sees you need help, so. That, he knows he can wait till the end of the crowd.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get the table set up. What do you do after that? Do you remember?
I think she said something about office supplies?
Go get the office cleaned up.
Yes.
So you walk in and see what she means. It looks like everyone who's come in has had some kind of issue right there. You see where she was trying to sit down and eat something before the rush was coming through. You see a lot of, like, books are spilled everywhere, some papers are here or there. It's just mainly everything's everywhere.
It was just out of the blue for everyone, and you immediately panic.
Yeah. Roll to see how fast you clean up everything. 4 times, please.
We got 17.
Okay.
10.
Alright.
2.
Wow. Okay.
Just the way I said it. 2.
Yep. One more time.
5.
Damn, you've got problems. Okay, so here's how it
then I started
goes.
going low.
So you went high at first, which was okay. You managed to beat the 15. Then, you've missed it by 1 point against 11 to your 10. Then your 2 missed my 3. And what was the last? Oh yeah, 5 to 18.
5.
5 to 18, so literally. You went from being okay, you got all the books and such cleaned up, to literally slipping on a stack of papers.
I would have no. I would have been laughing more already. It's like, statue has appeared out of nowhere to trip you up yet again. Twice.
You cut out.
I would say, like, it could have been just the statues ready to fuck with me, just like, we haven't had more tripping yet. Trip, damn it!
Oh, no, that's what I'm getting to. So you slip on the stack of papers. The statues, having felt left out, showed up and tripped you again. Just because as you were getting up, you grabbed onto one and it moved. So you just fell back into the pile of papers. So you got up, and then you just tripped on another one just for the hell of it. Obviously. Damn.
What's my HP at now?
What's that?
I know I lost, what, I took 2 points of damage?
Yeah, you took 2 points of damage earlier, yeah. But that's just from whacking yourself into the ground with the actual, like, when you tripped on the way out of the teleporter.
Alright.
This one I'm just gonna say was enough comedic relief anyway. Unless you wanted to take damage.
No, I thought I asked, because I
Yeah.
lost track of how much I took.
No, so far you only took 2 damage.
Alright.
So yeah, if you want a way to comedically make this sound even funnier, so you tripped on a bug. Oh hey, he tripped on a bug again.
Alright, continuing on.
Continuing on, you managed to clean up the office in about 2 to 3 hours after you recover from slipping on everything.
Yeah.
Enter Scooby-Doo slipping moment when you're on something. You're running up
No,
like mayonnaise.
I don't mean to get off topic. I mean start thinking of the slipping scenes as they're running away from the monsters. Like, swords into the monsters! Just,
Yep, that's what I was getting at too, yep.
Those are always funny.
Yeah.
Ah, the good old cartoons.
Yep, good old cartoon.
Sad to say, one of them's being rewritten yet again.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Scooby-Doo, apparently now Velma's Indian, which a lot of people are fucking hating her for. I forget the girl's name. Don't like to mention names, but
Anyway.
it angered the Hispanic community.
Anyway, yeah, I just kind of ignore it.
Sorry to get off topic.
Anyway, so you managed to clean the office up. What do you do now?
Remember what else she said to do?
That's it, so far.
Go back to her?
Alright, you see as you get back out to the kitchen, she's kind of sitting down. Everyone else is kind of just taking over while she's just kind of taking a breath. Alright, go sort the back room.
Sure.
Hey, she points over her shoulder to the storage room.
Sure.
Here, she hands you a notepad. If there's anything empty, write it down.
Sure.
She's basically telling you to go keep inventory.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, I didn't hear that at all, so I was like, what? Hello?
Hello? This is Mike dead again?
Yeah. But, alright, so with that, you continue to then go into the back. And what do you do?
Follow what she said, take inventory, and know anything done that moved, apparently?
Anything that's empty,
Yes.
write it down. So, you go back and you see at least 2/3 of the entire pantry are completely blown bare. You can see what's there to, write down all the usual vegetables and things. The only thing untouched is basically the leftover Mage Hunter pieces and all that from earlier.
I'm the only one that eats this stuff.
Pretty much.
As far as I know.
Yeah, that you know of currently. But also, you notice that there's a lot of meat left over from everything else too. There's a few things of chicken. It's basically bone dry on the meat, the basic, beef and all that.
Yeah.
There's almost nothing for like drinks and spare, drinks of that sort, like extra things to drink around and all that.
Yeah.
So basically, they need everything.
Huh? I said, yeah?
Yep. So you just write everything down on the list, you bring it back out, you clean up some of the extra crumbs and mess around. What do you do?
Ask her what to do next.
She's kind of sitting there dazed a little bit. As you can see why she's kind of dazed, looking off towards the line. She sees the door is empty finally. Do you want to look at your watch to see what time it is?
Yeah.
It is now about 4 p.m.
Ah.
You got there right before noon. You just literally watch her sitting there for a few more minutes, just kind of seeing the line strength, taking in the sight. As soon as that doorway clears about 12 more people, she gets up and says, "Alright, you," she points to you, "just do your usual thing here."
Okay.
And she takes the list. "I'll deal with this on the way."
Sure.
Know what to do.
Yep.
Everyone else is she's like, "Oh yeah, they're here to help you, by the way, tonight."
Okay.
I might just make it a usual thing from now on. Just to leave you and someone else in.
Okay.
Because it doesn't look like these infrequent days are gonna get any better.
No, not with me, apparently.
Other than that, she leaves you to your usual. Oh, someone's calling me at the wrong time. Hang on a minute.
And I'll be right back to go use the restroom. I'm back. Hello? No.
Sorry, that was just a friend of mine who's planning on showing up sometime tomorrow.
That's fine.
He's like, could you be up at 7, 8 o'clock? I'm like, yeah, no, it's not the weekdays.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. I'm doing one naval battle right now. I'm taking on another bark again.
So,
Yes, dog, go bark, 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 bark.
I don't know. I'm not gonna make note of it right now. I'll tell you later. But there's something I gotta talk to you about right now. Anyway, let's continue.
Yep, let me pause my game.
Yep.
Oh my god, I have to screenshot this.
I don't know what you guys think.
No, it's how I bought my game pause.
Oh. That's never a good
I
sign.
got a top-down view of it.
Oh.
This is the worst maritime disaster that could ever happen.
So, anyway, I'll look at it later.
Yeah, I thought, you know, like, this could be the worst maritime disaster, because I'm looking at it.
Yeah. So, anyway, you realize what she meant by that afterwards. She tells you, well, she told you that she's probably going to have to start making you work, like, every night. Just because of how bad it seems things are getting. But she said she'll sort out the details for it and tell you tomorrow when she sees you. She also says she'll deal with the stock things right now. You do notice when you go back into the back room that there is a few things left, though.
Oh.
Not a lot, but it is stuff. There is food stuff still there. There's a few sandwich meat packages that you can use for things, if need be, you know, quick stuff.
I can't eat normal foods. I have to eat that shit.
I'm just saying you're making note of what's left. If, say, someone like the one professor comes in wanting another sandwich, obviously you'll still have supplies for that.
Yeah. Just give him his nightly sandwich.
Right.
Anyway. If I get hungry, I know what to do.
Yeah. So, on such a note, your current staff is sitting there at the counter. You notice that one cat that was during the being chased scenario. She's taken up a stool, and you see the cat and Sheila in the other room area talking.
Can I roll, please?
You may roll if you want to.
7.
You're petrified. Again.
Yeah, I feel like every time I see Sheila, I have to roll, because she's the cutest cat. No. Ignored.
Every encounter, she's like, he's never gonna get used to us, is he? He's like, nope. He's never gonna get used to the fact that you're around. She says, fuck it, I don't care anyway.
Eventually he'll get used to it. Eventually.
So what do you do?
Calm myself down, first of all.
Okay, roll a d20 again. See if you manage it.
Didn't tell that fucking roll. What the hell is that? Hold up. Is that a 17? I'm looking all around the dice real quick. Yeah, that's a 17.
So you managed to slap yourself back into reality. Then you look at Sheila again. No. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I could be that, so I could do that.
No, I made note of her. I've gone over it for now.
And then you turn around, oh shit, there you are again.
She's like, need help with something? Ah!
Right now you see the cat and Sheila cleaning the tables. And you see the other cats just kind of sitting at the counter and just relaxing a little. You'll also see a couple of mascots in the room with you all. One of each type. Strangely, there are only 2 different people in this area who should have them here. There's a Pemissary. No, all of you should have a mascot. Just there's one of each type in the room with you. There's a Pemissary, there is a Quadranax, there is a basic campus and a Warhold mascot in this room with you, each of which is different. The basic or the Bioplex mascot is the Inkling one. The Lorehold is the Flame Atronach. And there is also the Pemissary, which is like an abstract art project looking creature. And then there is the Quadranax, which is basically what looks like a plant, like small version of a Spriggan from Skyrim. You know what that
like a nymph.
Yes, a nymph. But a miniaturized one.
Yeah.
These 4 different mascots seem to be doing things in this room with you. But you can't place it because 2 of the people in the room with you are fellow Lorehold students. You see yours is actually the one Lorehold, mascot in the room with you.
Where did the others come from?
Yeah. Why are there other 3 different, mascots with you? They don't seem to be causing you trouble, but you don't know why they're in the room with you. You do notice something about the other 3, though.
Oh?
Yours is seemingly following their directive. You know why that's important?
I forget. It might be someone has control.
These other 3 mascots are older.
Ah.
It's safe to say it seems like these mascots are
teaching it.
Yes. They also seem not to have a direct connection to their original owner either. It's possible that these 3 other mascots are from either past or present faculty members. There could be one amongst them that is important for story-driven purposes. Hint.
Yeah.
Basically, a straightforward way of the DM I'm telling you that there's something about one of them that's important.
Oh, I understand that, Bob. Very good.
So what do you do?
So everything's been taken care of already.
Yes, or is being taken care of.
Might as well. My character pretty much knows some songs, right?
Depends what you mean by songs.
Like prayer songs or something that he can just sing to himself.
I mean, you could. I don't know how well it'll go over with your local friends at the moment.
They could ask you, like, what the heck's he doing?
They could hear it for a multitude of different reasons and be like, having trouble with it.
Or
I'm sure you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe I know a song that wouldn't cause them harm or something or confusion.
Probably not. Cause confusion? More than likely. Cause problems? Again, probably. After all, you are Eldritch Horror. Your singing to them could be like a musical battle march.
It's like with us. What? Well, it'll help me calm more down, you know? Get used to Sheila's presence is what I'm trying to go with.
I mean, you're welcome to try and find out.
Yeah, I'm
if you really want to.
Yeah,
are
I might
you sure?
Well Glad I'm dedicated to this now.
Alright.
Roll.
Rule number 1, are you sure? 4 times, please.
Yeah. I got
Numbers?
6.
Okay.
17.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Okay. One more time.
Roll that one again. It landed 20. 15.
Alright, so 2 fails, 2 successfuls. So, the cat is concerned, and so is Sheila. But the other 2 individuals, your Atronachs, aka your mascot, and the other cat there beside you are unaffected. But Sheila and the other cat are concerned that you're summoning the deepest parts of hell into the kitchen. And are running for the high hills. Trying to climb under the doors. They are afraid you are summoning the deepest parts of hell into the kitchen.
Are you all running due to me just singing? Serious.
They are literally too afraid to answer.
Wow. You're scared of me just singing, and I only know a few songs. If I was trying to summon an Eldritch Horror, I would have made a ritual spot.
He sees Sheila pass the fuck out without so much as a single hesitation. The cat kind of regains his composure.
Wow! Y'all ever heard Eldritch singing?
No.
You heard me?
Yes.
Wow, you ever heard Eldritch singing? Wow!
You heard me coughing up a lung, too. I don't want to laugh that much, but damn. That was, like, on the point. On the point.
For me, I have to figure out how to calm myself down once in a while, you all know this. That's why I'm terrified of cute things.
And that's another thing right now. You need to roll again. Once.
Yeah.
Even while she's unconscious, she still poses that much of a threat.
I got 16.
You're definitely afraid of how she curled up in a ball and is just kind of rolling around as she sleeps.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no way you are going to beat a 20.
Well, it wasn't petrified, it's just like, yeah, that's uncomfortable.
You are very uncomfortable. You retreat to the office.
No, I don't want to be in the office.
So, what do you do now?
Look at my, check my inventory first, see what I have on me.
You have your ritual book. You have the book given to you by the teacher for basic learning. You also have, well, your student account information, maps, your robes, your talisman, and the ring.
I have my talisman equipped.
Yes, and the ring as well.
Yeah, I was gonna read my ritual book.
Yours or the one you were given?
Mine?
Okay. Had to clarify, double check. Alright, go ahead. Roll a d20. What are you reading for? Are you attempting to summon something?
No, I was like saying, like, why don't I catch up on where I last left off? Three,
So
and I think you have a scenario for me.
Uh-huh. You knew I was gonna start something. Didn't you? You
Yeah,
knew
I
it was
rolled
coming.
a 3, it's like, and I know where this is going.
You knew where it was going. You are pushed into a dark doorway.
Ah!
Well, you weren't pushed, you were yanked, so. Everyone else is just kind of recovering in the kitchen right now that you know, but you are yanked through a doorway into the office, technically speaking. Oh, isn't into the office, but generally speaking, it would have been the office. You hear on the other side after you are in this black abyss for a few minutes. Well, seems you're having a wonderful time.
It's dark in here again.
Look at me when I'm addressing you.
What?
No shit.
Sorry.
You're busier than usual, but you have been requested by the priesthood. You best get back to your chambers. They need to speak with you. I don't do it
Yes,
often,
my lord.
but they knew I was the only one recently here. So, fuck off.
I understand, my lord. I'll be there.
Get a move on. Don't keep me waiting.
I will not, my lord.
He boots you square in the ass because he had to do something he doesn't like to do.
Yeah.
Just to get you out of there in a mediocre and somewhat chaotic fashion.
Ah!
You see the cat. Looks like you just got rear-ended.
I have to leave immediately.
You're kind of in a pickle then. Technically, you're stuck here for another 2 hours. He points
Well,
at
it involves my deity and my priesthood. So, I kind of have to.
We can kind of cover for you, but
Please do, because it's right now I have to leave.
well, I don't know how you're gonna get back into Lorehold. They're still
Yeah.
closed that off. But he
Oh,
says,
man.
holding you a little like a little icon. Take this.
Thank you.
It'll help you get back to my room at least.
I appreciate it.
Don't be too long.
I won't. Well, I'm off. For now.
So you take the icon from him and you walk out the door, and before you realize it, you're back in the cat's chamber. In the
Smart cat. Oh, goes through the door.
So, you leave and you see why they've locked down most of Lorehold. The whole area is just plastered in corpses. Mage hunters and possibly other creatures from the local area are just decorating everywhere. Everything. There's just no telling what's going on around here.
Might as well go to
Whatever
my
is
chamber.
sending these forces this way is certainly throwing everything they have at it.
I'm guessing it's involving me and the crystal.
Possibly more, but you never know.
Yeah. Might as well
But you
go
also
to my
notice
chamber.
a few strange things going back to your chamber just next door to the cat's room.
Oh.
You notice a lot of these corpses are decorated with some magical remnants of some strange kind.
Huh. This is not good.
But you make it back to your room without incident. As you enter your room is where we will leave this run of our D&D session. If anyone was watching or listening, I hope you had a good time joining us for a quick D&D session.
We were doing this also to test out my dice as well.
Yes.
I bought some actual D&D dice, and they needed a test run as well.
Join us again in the next video, perhaps. Maybe the next video we run will actually be a gameplay of more Civ 6, perhaps, or something similar.